Hi everyone. Today we are going to be making arrowroot porridge. I'm going to show you the way I make it in my household. I start off with some spices. You can use the spice, you can make it without the spice. It's up to you what you can do. I also understand that arrowroot can be used on its own. You can sprinkle it over your salads, you can sprinkle it over your food if you don't feel the need to make it like a porridge. But I want to show you how we make the porridge. We have here 4 bay leaf. We have some cinnamon sticks. We have some nutmeg. We have mace, and mace is that lacy thing that's over the nutmeg. It's taken off and it's put to dry and it's grounded like this. And then we also have some elaichi. We have elaichi, and another word we call it is cardamom. Here we have some grated ginger that's leaking, and if you can see, it's running into here. That's why it's wet. It's because of the ginger. We also have here what you call tonka bean seed. This is tonka bean seed that is grated. And we also have here some clove, grated clove. And we have something here that I'm not too sure of its name. It's a brown seed. It's used in ice cream. It's used in most milky desserts. It really gives a beautiful flavor. It's like a secret ingredient in everything that you're doing. The arrowroot is very good for its health benefits, as I have been saying. So as we go along, I'll tell you about it. Now I'm going to place this in some boiling water. Okay. So here we have our boiling water. We have 4 leaves, 4 bay leaf, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to drop our cinnamon sticks. And then we're going to drop all the other spices that's on this plate that we spoke to you about. Cinnamon sticks, we spoke to you about the nutmeg, mace, elaichi, cardamom, ginger, the ice cream flavor. Then we have clove, and so we also have the tonka bean seed. I'm just dropping all in here. Because the ginger leaked out on it, some of them are stuck to the plate. And can I tell you, as soon as the spices hit the boiling water, you just smell the flavor, the fragrance. We're gonna let this boil for about 10 minutes. We want all the spices to be incorporated into this. It really smells nice. And we are making arrowroot flour porridge. And one of the things is that arrowroot, it's a potential source of prebiotics. There's so many healing attributes or healing properties, in arrowroot. And it's also what people use as a homeopathy for so many different ailments. And as we go along, I hope that you would try this as well. It has lots of vitamins, it's good for babies, it's safe for babies. It reduces the risk of birth defects, and some people don't know that. It's also a good substitute for breast milk. So if it's that good, then it means we can truly have it. So let's let this boil a little. Okay, so our pot of water is boiling. We want to add our arrowroot. I am using 1 cup of water. Can you see? 275 metric, 250 ml, 1 cup, just a little over 1 cup of water. As you can see, it's fine. I thought I had 1 cup, but it's fine. It's just a little bit more than the 1 cup. That will work. And what we have here is a measuring cup, 1 cup. And I'm going to put 1 cup of water to 1 cup of the arrowroot flour. Let's go. Yeah, so it's 1 cup. And I level it off, as you can see. When it comes to porridge, these things you can eyeball. I made a little mess there. So we're going to add this this arrowroot flour into our water, just like so. And ooh, I'm just gonna mix it up. It feels kind of stiff, but as you continue mixing, it's gonna really dilute very nicely. It's very sticky too. If you were to feel it right now, it might if you touch it, and you can't touch it if you've never done it before, and it feels like glue on your hands. And as we are saying, there's so many healing benefits, properties in arrowroot. It helps with constipation and bloating as well, circulation problems, and it's safe for people who are diabetic. It's also good for diarrhea, like if you have IBS, and which is irritable bowel syndrome. You can also use this, and that's why it's good for diarrhea. So if you find that you have a diarrhea, you can use some of this, and it will stop the diarrhea just as it will stop the IBS. It has essential minerals. It helps with fertility problems, and even improves your growth rate. And one of the good things about this is that it's gluten-free. So it's a good alternative for low calories and for fat-free, and gluten-free. Let's put this now in our boiling water. It's very smooth. It looks white and milky. It's ready. All the lumps, the tightness is no longer there. We're going to pour this in. Make sure and grab your wooden spoon. Okay. So let's look at... Ooh. And I said to you that we're going to wait 10 minutes. And the reason why we wait 10 minutes is you would observe that when I place the spices into the water, it turned brown immediately. And the color has just intensified, and it tells us that all of the flavors from the seeds that we would have added the spices, it's really incorporated into the water, and this smells really, really nice. So you see, I have my wooden spoon, and the next thing that we're going to do is pour this arrowroot that we mixed here. We're going to pour it in. I'm going to pour this very quickly, fast as that is, and then I'm going to start to stir. And you're going to stir it, and keep stirring it just to make sure that nothing is sticking. And this is not a good time to leave this pot. You're going to have to stay here stirring it. And some people, it's good to keep it on a low fire if you're not too sure. We just want everything to be incorporated and ensure that it cooks. And as I was saying to you, it's good for gut health as well. It's good for your heart, and it also boosts your immunity. So it's something that you really should incorporate into your diet. It's also an anti-cancer, antibacterial, antivirus. Oh my goodness, everything. It's also helps as well. Look at this. Look at how this is coming along nicely. It's getting really thick and nice. Just keep stirring it. It helps with gingivitis as well. If you have gum problems, you can use this. It helps with pain. It's rich in potassium. It helps you to sleep better. And it's also good for your skincare. It exfoliates and it heals the skin. And you know what I like about this? It is good for weight loss because it fills you so much. Look at this. You don't need over-the-counter drugs, supplements to lose weight. You try this into your meal and make some comments and let me know if you've tried it and what it works like for you. This is lovely. This is really nice. We want to leave this just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. And as I said, you can add less spice if you want. If you feel like you need to add more and it's like, oh my goodness, that's not enough spice, then please go ahead. Once you can eat it, you add it in here. You can add this to your smoothie just as it is. You can add this to your smoothie. You can add it to your shakes. You can add it to water and you can drink this, I tell you, as water. It's good for your bones as well. It helps build your bones, and that's why babies and pregnant women use this. It's really very, very, very good for you. Arrowroot flour. And you can add this to soup as well. You can just scoop out some and add it to your soup. And the good thing about arrowroot is that it doesn't take away from the flavor of what you're eating, so you really barely notice that you're having this in your meal, in your drink. Add it to your water. And I'm saying water again because it's so important for us to drink water, especially those of you that don't like to drink water. It's a nice flavor in terms of with the spices. Just add it just like this. When it's cool, you put about, when it thickens up, you can put about 2 tablespoons in your water and you can drink it. And you would see how your stomach would be so satisfied. It helps with your gut so that you don't feel nauseous and, you know, all these things. It is really something you need to add to your diet. Oh, this is beautiful. See, it's kind of wrapping around the spoon. So we're gonna just I'm gonna keep stirring this a bit. You can add this as well. You can add some milk to this, since babies, children, they're gonna love it. You add milk to it and you can have it on its own. All right, let's let this do its stuff and I'll get back to you. Okay, so this is the consistency that I want. Remember, you don't have to make it so thick. If you want to make it thinner than this, you put less flour, less arrowroot flour. If you want it thicker than this, you put more flour. In other words, the more flour, the less water, it makes it thicker. Less flour, more water, you get it thinner. Okay, so this is what we want. My burner, it's low. I can't even hold it up because it's just sliding off the spoon. Remember, keep stirring it so that it doesn't stick to the bottom of the pot. Once this is hot, it's going to be looking like this. When it gets cold, it's going to be so thick, so thick. And that's what I'm looking for. So you're going to make it the way you want it. If you try it and it's too thick, I would advise you to add more water. If you tried it and it's too thin, I would ask you to keep on cooking it like this, or just mix more of the arrowroot flour with water and add it to your pot. Yes, and just keep mixing. And so here is our end result. Of our arrowroot porridge, arrowroot flour. So you can take a spoonful of this when you're making your tea and add it to your cup of tea like that, your coffee, and then you add hot water. Or if you're brave enough, you can just do it just like this and add to your coffee or whatever you want. Make the whole thing. Also, you can, when you're eating your soups, you can take a spoon of this and just pour it into your soups. You can use it to thicken up anything. You can even use this in cookies, cakes. It is so versatile. You can use it in so many ways. Arrowroot flour that we made. Porridge. Bon appetit, everyone. Bon appetit. From my kitchen to yours. Filled with spices. Bye. Leave your comments below.